Backrooms, directed by Kane Parsons. Going into this movie, I did not know quite what to expect, to be honest with you. I didn't know much about the original source material, but I knew that Kane Parsons had directed this web series, and it caught fire. It really was popular on the internet, and I was excited to see Backrooms just because of the buzz and the early word of mouth that came out of this movie. Everybody was saying it was amazing, and it was really a great horror film directed by a 21-year-old, which is awesome. Like, a 21-year-old directed this movie. That is amazing. That is just excellent. And I'm really happy for Kane Parsons because this movie is amazing. It's a really well directed movie. And I think that it is my favorite movie of the year so far. It's just that good, in my opinion. It's super original. It's a really great concept, and I was just invested in the lives of these characters, and it's incredibly well presented. So many times, you watch a movie and you think to yourself, like, the concept is great, but the execution is a bit lacking. But here, I thought that the execution and the concept were both really well executed, and I was really impressed with this film overall. It's intense, it's got some great atmosphere, and the production design here is just fabulous. The production design of Backrooms is amazing. It looks great. Like, the sets here, the Backrooms themselves, they look creepy, they look unsettling, and I don't think that there's even like a jump scare throughout this movie. The way that the tension builds here is really masterful, and it's just a really well made horror film, and it makes you think near the end of the movie because a lot of it is left to interpretation. And I like that. I like that we don't get all of the answers here, and the ending is sort of open ended, and it is kind of dreary, and it's dark. This is a very dark film, and I ate it up. I was really pleased with this film. It's just an exciting film for me because I'm kind of like tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. Like, Mandalorian and Grogu was kind of a disappointing, and here it's just so refreshing to see something that's so new and original and so well written. And I uh, I was really pleased with Backrooms. I gotta say, it's the best movie of 2026 by far. And I would even say that this movie is Oscar worthy because Chewitel Ejifor is just amazing in this movie. He's always great in movies. I always love seeing Chewitel Ejifor pop on screen, but here he is great. Like, he is this store manager who discovers the back rooms in his store, and there's nobody that ever goes in this store. And he was this architect once who broke up with his wife, and now he's living in the store. And I'm seeing this psychiatrist who has problems of her own, and like, the two of them, their stories get intertwined because of the back rooms, and it's just a really well done script. The acting is really phenomenal here. Nate, I don't know how to say their last name, but she is excellent in the movie as well. I really enjoyed her performance. She's incredible in Backrooms, and the supporting cast as well. I really enjoyed Mark Duplass in the movie. Finn Bennett was really great, and Lukita Maxwell. They all give great performances. In this place, he loses his mind, and it's so great seeing them like explore these rooms, these endless corridors, and that sort of lead to nowhere. And there are monsters here in these back rooms, so it's just so well done. The production design, like I said, is just really great, and the monsters are really well thought out. They're really well designed. They're scary. They're menacing. I was very pleased, and I kind of wish that we're not getting any sequels to this because I kind of like that there's kind of no explanation here. We don't get much answers to what the back rooms are, and I know we're gonna get sequels. I know that the movie is gonna be a box office hit, and we're gonna get like follow ups, and that's fine. But I feel like none of them are gonna be better than this movie. At least that's my fear right now. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and maybe Kane Parsons has great ideas for the sequels, and if the sequels are great, like do it. I fully support them if they are great and he has a great idea, just like the first film. But right now, I kind of wish that that's the only thing we got. Like this movie is the only thing we got from the Backrooms phenomenon because it's just eerie and mysterious, and I really see myself watching this movie like over and over again. And yeah, it's got some great rooms, some scary fucking rooms that you really don't want to be inside. And the backrooms kind of feel like even scarier as the movie goes along, which I appreciate. Because at first, when you start exploring the backrooms, they're not as scary as they are like further on into the movie. Like there's a Christmas room, which is pretty damn scary. There's a room full of clothes that's never explained. There are shafts that go deep under the earth. There's just stuff like that that like it makes things really exciting, and it's just fun and really refreshing to see a great movie again. And yeah, like I said, hats off to Kane Parsons. He did a wonderful job directing this movie. It's also part like found footage, which I appreciated. I don't mind found footage when it's well done. And here I thought that they really did a good job with the found footage element of this movie. And yeah, I really enjoyed this film. I thought that it was exciting, it was suspenseful, and it really just made me happy that we had a nice and well directed film in theaters again. So I really recommend Backrooms. I'd give this movie an A minus. I thought that it was wonderful and really exceptionally well acted. So those are my thoughts on Backrooms. Please let me know what you thought about the movie down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.